All right, so hello everyone. I'm Chris. This is Tyer. We're back with another Time to Nerd Up. And today, what are we going to talk about?
We're going to talk about the Arrowverse crossover.
Massive DC crossover we had, the Infinite Earths crossover on the Arrowverse.
Holy Jack in the Box.
They brought everyone in. It was a good time. I've watched it. I watched it the day it came out. I think I've watched it 3 or 4 times since then. I gave it to you for homework.
And I watched all, 5 or 6 episodes.
Yeah.
I wasn't really that impressed.
That's why he's stupid.
It was like a dollar store version of Marvel.
Okay,
Basically what it was.
so the reason this was so good, we've got the little teaser trailer. We're going to show you that, let you see it. For those of you who have not seen it, spoilers, we're going to be talking about a lot of stuff. Go ahead and push play. Oliver and Barry out having a drink.
I haven't seen
Wishful thinking.
everything around it, but it seems like they were
I
pretty
just came
decent
from
friends
Arkham.
from what I
Yeah.
can.
Tell me this deranged doctor of yours isn't going to be a bigger problem.
Deacon?
So from what I understand, these two are pretty good friends.
When Arrow came out, Barry Allen had a guest spot on there. He shows up as a CSI. He wasn't the Flash yet, so he was just kind of hanging out. Figured out Oliver's Green Arrow, gets in with Felicity and his whole group, and then later on, when they create the Flash show, when Barry gets his speed, the first thing he does is run over and visit Oliver and ask Oliver for advice on what he should do. Should he be a hero? And Oliver takes it from there, and then they've been doing these smaller crossovers all the way up to leading to this, which is the larger crossover. But yeah, they have turned out to be decent friends. This is actually the end of the last crossover. They had just beat the Monitor, and Deegan had the Book of Destiny. He rewrites everything, and Oliver makes a deal with the Monitor to save Barry and Supergirl because they were supposed to die. So he makes this deal that all leads into the next episode. So we've been waiting for a season and a half for this crisis to finally unfold, and that's what we have now.
Why?
Because I hear he's made a friend.
Don't worry, Doctor.
So there's
Everything
Deegan.
is as it should be. The stage is set. Worlds will live. Worlds will die.
This thing starts off really hot, with worlds getting destroyed
Yeah.
at the very beginning.
They show you the old Robin from the '70s Batman show. He's standing there. His world just gets obliterated.
Holy crimson skies of death!
That's what they're basically talking about here is even though Deegan failed, his failure made the Monitor want Earth 1 to be where the final battle is going to go down. So, yeah, they just start wiping everything out. The infinite worlds, one by one, start dying at the beginning of this.
And the universe will never be the same.
So that sets up the whole going into this final crisis. Anybody that's been watching The Flash, you've noticed that there's a newspaper clipping in the time vault that Barry keeps looking at. It says Flash vanishes in crisis. And now that date has changed to 2019. It was, I think, 2024, and then it's changed again, and now it's 2019. So right after this, everything Barry's doing in the show from now on is preparing his team Cisco and everybody else for the Crisis, and for him to eventually not be on the show anymore. So that's where this trailer leads us up to. But what's great about this crossover is they went really big on this, and they went and got actors like Tom Welling, who was in Smallville. He actually reprised his role as Superman. And they even got, I can't think of her name, but she played the Lois Lane on that show. She came back. They were married on the show. They were having a good time. They brought in Brandon Roth as Superman. Now, the cool thing about his Superman is it's the same Superman from his movie. So the Brandon Roth Superman Returns movie, he's playing that same character.
But on the Kingdom Come.
Yeah, he's older. He's lost everything. And Lois is dead on his planet. Like, crazy things have happened. And he comes back, and then seeing Brandon Roth as Superman standing next to the guy that they have playing Superman, there's a huge size difference.
Yeah, it was pretty funny to see them.
Yeah, but seeing Brandon Roth reprise his Superman role, like, I would watch a Kingdom Come Superman movie with him as Superman. I think he's a much better Superman than people gave him credit for. They also brought in Kevin Conroy, who is the voice for most of the Batman stuff we know from, like, the animated series. He plays Batman, which was great. And they bring in just loads of other people. They finally brought Black Lightning over. This was the first time he was part of the crossover. It was just a massive event that they did, and I think they handled it pretty well. I mean, to have that many characters, you've got Batwoman, you got Green Arrow, you got Flash, you've got all the legends, then you have Black Lightning, and to give them all equal time, it worked out really well.
I think, didn't they tease Green Lanterns also, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah, so in this one that we just watched the trailer for, John Wesley Shipp comes running to Earth 1, and he is Barry Allen from a different Earth. When he gets there, John Diggle's standing with Barry and Oliver, and he says, "John, where's your ring?" And everybody was kind of like, "What? We don't understand that." So now, at the end, where they're leaning towards John Diggle being a Green Lantern.